Hi everyone, Piotr speaking. I'm going to prepare a video now, which you can find in this know-how section, and this video will cover the topic of Elliott waves count. Okay, as you probably know or heard about the Elliott theory, there is a certain development, a certain structures regarding waves on the financial markets. And for this case, I'd like to talk about a possible development on this EURUSD chart. And I've shown you yesterday, I published a comment regarding this situation on EURUSD, and this is this comment. So we had an most probably A, B, and a C structure as a corrective structure. So this is the point. And if you check the market, if you go to your charts, so that's the situation: A, B, and most probably a C wave was completed in this area. So from that point on, a new impulse, a new 5-wave structure started. I'm on a 10-minute chart. It's a quite fast interval, but anyway, I will go deeper, because according to the Elliott theory, every impulse have its own internal moves, internal 5-wave structures. I mean 5, 3 for a corrective pattern, and again 5 upward. Okay, so I'm switching to the 2-minute chart, and I will show you how it developed yesterday. How an impulse developed yesterday evening. Okay, to start with, you must be sure that the previous structure has finished. Okay, and this is the point when a previous structure, a C, most probably finished. Okay, so you are expecting a new impulse to the upside, and as you can see, the market started moving and moved to the upside, and then a correction. So this is a 1 and 2. Then again, according to Elliott, you know that most probably the third wave will be extended. So a third wave will have a 5 within its move. So let's check it. It's 1 and 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, an impulse. So a move, a wave. So coming back again. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a third wave. Okay. Here we have a 4th corrective wave, which is a correspondent wave for this second wave, because I've got 1 and 2, 3, a big 3, which consists 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and here started a final 5th wave to the upside. Okay, again an impulse. But before I will explain this impulse, I will show you how to measure those waves. Okay, so I'll take the Fibonacci expansion and I measure the first move, 1 and 2. Okay, and this gives me a target for the third wave, and the third wave may end at 161.80 or 260.18. Those are very typical levels, Fibo levels, for a third wave to complete. But what is important, you need to have a count for the wave. So in this case, in my opinion, the third wave was longer than 161.80, but was roughly 1 to 2 twice as long as the first wave was. Okay, because this is the first wave, second wave, and you place the length of first at the extremum of second wave, and you've got a move for the third wave. Okay, so I'll switch the color for that so it's more visible. Let's take it and I will turn off these levels. Okay, so we've got here a third wave. Okay, maybe I will change the that's the internal third. And that's the internal third. I will describe it like that. Just simple. Okay, this is the third wave. Actually, I usually do it that way because it's a wave of a higher degree. So let's put it in the brackets. Okay, that's the third wave. So this brackets is an information for me that this wave has its own. It's a wave of a higher degree for a waves which are internal waves for that third wave. I mean this count. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this 5 gives me the bigger third wave. Okay, here I have a correction A, B, and C. Okay, and you know that a fifth wave usually equals the length of the first wave, or has the length of 161.80 times the length of first wave. Okay, now I will make it more visible. This is the length of first wave. There's the second wave. 1 second, I'm sorry. Okay, so placing the length of the first wave at the extremum of the fourth wave gives me a target for the fifth wave. But again, I need a structure, I need a 5 waves impulse for the fifth wave to complete. And you can see it again. This is 1 and 2. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the third. This is again a corrective structure, A, B, and C. And here started the final fifth wave of a fifth wave. Okay? And this one, the first and second and third wave was quite stronger because it was a stronger move from here up to here. So I've measured this length and I use it as a, I've got a shortcut here and I call it expansion for a fifth wave. In such a case, you can measure the length from the first wave until the third wave. Okay, as I've just done it. So that's the length from here up to here. So it's 1, 3, 4, and this is the final fifth. And in such a case, the fifth wave may have the length of the wave from 1 to 3. Okay, and again there is a structure inside. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, corrective structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is completed. Okay. To make it more easier to understand, I have now placed numbers for the waves in order to show it once again. So I had 1 and 2. I had a third wave. I had a fourth wave. And this is the final fifth wave. The final fifth has its internal count, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, this is very typical. You've got internal counts, I mean internal waves, and this fifth wave has its own 5 waves impulse inside. Okay, but the whole structure, this shown now, this 1, 2 until 5, blue 5, gives me most probably a bigger impulse on a higher degree, and this is this one. Okay, so I've got 1, and now I'm expecting a second wave as a corrective structure, A, B, C. This is the first part. This is most probably A, B, C, a second part. This is the third part of this correction, and this correction may end typically for a second wave corrective structure 50, 61.80. Okay, so here this is an example how the waves are developing and how to count those waves, and that waves develops on different time frames and on different degree of a trend. You've got higher degree counts and a more details lower degree counts. Should you have any questions regarding that, don't hesitate to ask. You can find all my details how to contact me in this area here. And as said, you can follow all my comments regarding developing trade setups here on my Google Plus account. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.